Hello again, everyone. Todd Michael Putnam from D&D Creative Table Designs, bringing you another adventure table idea. And this one here, I just took some inspiration from the old D&D campaign Dark Sun in the world of Athos, which, if you're familiar with that, magic has drained the world dry of everything, and it's basically turned it into a post-apocalyptic fantasy world of just pure Armageddon, where all the life has been drained out of almost everything, and it's a work of pure survival just to make it through the day in the Dark Sun campaign. So, and there are rumors that they're bringing that back for the fifth edition at some point. I know it's currently stuck, I think, in third and whatever before, but there's strong rumors that Wizards of the Coast is going to bring that back for fifth edition because fifth edition is so popular, and that was a very popular campaign back in the day. So what I looked at was that WizKids had been kind enough to recently send me several advanced sets of their Caverns tile set, which are like these guys right here. And there's a variety of them. There's a base cavern set, there's dripstone cavern bridges, and then there's another one that I can't remember off the top of my head. But there's 3 tile sets that they sent me, and what I noticed is it doesn't work well just for caverns because it's scatter terrain. It works beautifully for a post-apocalyptic type setting if you've just got a desert mat. The coloration of it just blends in quite nicely, and if you want to do that kind of a campaign setting like the Dark Sun, this is almost must-have material if you're doing 3D terrain design and stuff like that, because it's really, you could just buy those 2 sets and you would be all set. You'd be good to go. So stalactites and stalagmites, that's the other one. Stalactites and stalagmites is the other one. If you just get stalactites and stalagmites and the base cavern set, that's all I'm using here. I'm not using the driftstone bridges in this particular build. Those 2 sets alone would be able to give you this kind of terrain. Obviously, you'd have to buy a desert map. I get mine mostly from P-Work Wargaming at this point. They have nice material and always high quality. So P-Work Wargaming is where I get my mats from, for the most part now. And it's scatter terrain. You just lay it out what looks good to your eye. You really can't do it wrong, which makes it fantastic. And then all you've got to do is throw your minis down, take some of your basic barbarian minis, and paint them up with some funky colors and stuff with their face paints. And you've got your warring tribes from Athos. Take some of your stranger looking creatures, like these guys here are Ankegs from WizKids, and these guys are great for something that burrows up out of the ground and attacks the heroes. Or you can take like this is a mountain giant. These are from 2 different things. I can't remember where the mountain giant came from. It's a 3D print, and it's also a 3D print for the giant scorpion, but that comes like with the armor and stuff on him clearly is barbaric type in nature, so you can see him being the kind of guy in this particular setting here. You can see the scale of the party having to deal with this gigantic creature. And then I also took from Game of Thrones the wall display. I have several of these wall units that I got, and then a few of my Todd tiles to level it off, and this magma mat, which is also new, coming out from WizKids. And these cavern tiles across the top are not from WizKids. Those are 3D prints from EC 3D Designs. EC 3D Designs, they have a Kickstarter called Skyless Realms, which has already been funded, so I'm sure it's available retail at this point. And just threw that up there. And so there's like a dragon up on top of some kind of a mountain. And of course there's like magma and stuff around him, and the dragon's up there, and he's got his horde. And so the way I would play a set like this, because you go, well, how, it's all out there in the open, the players can see it. Well, obviously, with something this large, you would be telling the players up front, or they would have decided, hey, we want to go after the dragon who's up on some mountain. So you can put that up there and save the dragon for last itself, but just put the rest up there. And then what I do is, like this section of the board here, I just play it like it's the expanse itself that they're traveling across. And so you use it as a traveling session where you can just, at certain points, they come across, monsters like this, and then maybe a few hours or days later, they might come across these guys, and you just put them down when you need to, when you've decided that they've come across them. Same thing with this here. You could say, hey, you've come into a small ravine and you see these giant skulls and animals and stuff there, and up comes burrowing out of the ground these Ankeg things. So that's how you play stuff like this. And then eventually, after you've gone through X number of encounters and you're ready to do the final boss battle, you can bring them up and put the dragon up there and say you come across, and here's this cliff set that they're going to have to climb up. Of course, don't make it easy. In this case, I put like a bunch of desert harpies that can fly around and accost the players as they're trying to crawl up on these cliffs. But then they'll come up over here and have to face off with the dragon. In this particular build, I didn't give them an easy way to get to the dragon, so depending on their level and stuff, they may not have the magic to be able to move across the magma. And it's an opportunity to actually force roleplay in case you have some murder hobos, which is almost redundant in Athos because it's such a brutal place. But that's a way where the dragon itself gets to determine when he wants to start the fight, maybe. The spellcasters might be able to do something, but your more melee-centered characters would be out of the fight, and that would be probably a significant drawback to their attack power. So more than likely, they would attempt to speak with the dragon, and you get some good RP dialogue going on there before the actual fight commences. So there it is, my attempt at bringing a Dark Sun type experience to life using the new tiles from WizKids, the Caverns tile set. If they're not available now, they should be available sometime soon by the time you see this video. So please like and subscribe if you enjoy the video and the content that we're doing, and I will see you guys next adventure. Take care, and thanks for watching. Bye.